What up, man? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and today I'm about to take y'all on the east side of Compton over there in Ludus Park, Piru neighborhood, man. These are the ones. These are definitely the ones. When you think of gangs in Compton, you think of vicious, violent neighborhoods. This one right here is definitely one you don't want to get caught in, like I did back in 1995 or 96. I got caught up over there, man, and I barely escaped from that neighborhood, man. Yeah, man, this is a guy named Poochie, man, and alleged he's the one that took down Biggie Smalls, man. Allegedly, this is what they saying. So we gonna replay this clip right here, man. This is a good reaction that I'm about to react to the hood war stories, man. He got some good content over there, man. And since I did one yesterday on Munchie B, like I say, they pop up in the algorithm. So we're gonna get to this one, man. This is one of the most violent, vicious guys from Compton. Check this out.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing Poochie. Wardell Faust was born on July 22nd, 1960 in Louisville, Kentucky. His family moved to Compton, California in the mid-70s, where he lived on Bradfield Street on the east side of Compton. Poochie was violent at an early age. On February 11th, 1975, at around 6 p.m., Poochie was involved in a physical altercation with another male outside a home on South Harris Street in Compton. After losing the fistfight, Poochie returned home and obtained a shotgun. He then had his stepfather drive him back to the scene, at which time Poochie fired the weapon at the Johnson home. Poochie was only 14 years old. During that period in his
14 years old, man. 14 years old, riding with that 12-gauge shotty, trying to catch him a body. It gets spooky out here, y'all. Let's get back to it.
teenage years, he became a Ludus Park Piru gang member. Ludus Park Piru, also known as the 577 Gang, is a Black American gang located on the east side of Compton. Poochie grew up in the heart of their territory, which stretches from Compton Boulevard to Rosecrans, between Bullis and Atlantic Avenue. Poochie also spent time living in San Bernardino, California.
Ooh, San Bernardino. No wonder why he's vicious. He spent time in San Bernardino, California, man. Y'all think LA, Compton, Watts, all these areas out here is vicious. Man, San Bernardino is one of them places that you better not get caught lacking in. Them dudes out there, man, they just as crazy as anywhere else, man. And I think they number one as the most dangerous places in California. You don't want to get caught slipping in San Bernardino.
January 7th, 1991, at around 2 a.m., Paris and his girlfriend were asleep in their San Bernardino home when Poochie and Floyd, armed with handguns, entered their home and demanded money. They then proceeded to tie the couple's hands and feet and shut their mouths with duct tape. Poochie and Floyd allegedly took Paris to another area of the house where he was beaten before being shot numerous times. His girlfriend was shot in the head and left for dead. 4 children were in the house at the time of the shooting. Poochie was introduced to Suge Knight through George G. Williams, and he was by far the most feared in Suge's inner circle. Poochie went on to be Suge's favorite hitman, and Poochie would carry out various shootings for him. Suge rewarded him with cars.
This is allegedly, man. This is alleged. Nobody know if he was Suge Knight hitman, unless you know. If you know something that these people don't know, man, this is alleged, man. He was Suge Knight's hitman.
Houses and cash. Standing at only 5'5" and weighing $150, Poochie's size didn't stop him from being a deadly enforcer. Poochie
5'5", weighing 150 pounds. You definitely can't judge nobody. You don't know who a killer is, man. Y'all be thinking it's the big old scary dudes that talk loud. Nah, it be the ones that's quiet. The quiet ones is the ones that'll knock you, put you in that dirt, man. This dude don't even look like he the type of dude that they saying. You heard what they just said, man. This dude done popped old boy and his girlfriend. Man, you don't want to come across nobody like this here, man.
He was known as the quiet, loner type. He never showed emotion and barely smiled, but got enjoyment on speaking on murders he committed. He never wanted to be involved with the police and always kept a low profile. Most people wouldn't know of his whereabouts. He was hardly seen in his hood or at the Death Row studio. In fact, he hated the studio. His peers thought that he didn't even like music. People in the studio could feel the energy shift, and some felt uncomfortable in his presence, claiming that he gave off eerie vibes.
He ain't gave no airy vibes off. That's how I be when a real one step in the room full of studio gangsters and entertainers and stuff like that, people that's faking the street life. When a real killer come in the building, yeah, they supposed to feel they feel uncomfortable. They could feel it, man.
In 1993, Officer
Reggie Wright. Look at little Reggie Wright, man. This is crazy, man. I know I'm talking a lot, but we're going to have to get it. I'm trying to get y'all to stay along. This is the guy that he be over there with WAG 100 on his shows. This is little Reggie. And the crazy part about all this, homie, y'all not going to believe this, man. This is my cousin brother, man. This is my cousin brother, and also her father is his father, man. Small world, man. Shout out Reggie Wright, man. Y'all think that this cop right here, he's not your average cop, man. This dude right here is just as vicious as the guys they talking about in this video. No cap.
Officer Reggie White Jr. arrested Poochie. During that arrest, it was discovered Poochie had a large quantity of cocaine with an AK and was getting ready to shoot somebody. Poochie was going by his alias name Darnell Jones and was able to get out of jail shortly after. In 1995, a man known as Rat, a member of the bounty hunter Watts Bloods,
rest in peace to bounty hunter Rat, man,
allegedly purposely crossed Suge's path. He apparently was pressing Suge for a record deal, and he, along with 10 bounty hunters, cornered Suge in the bathroom on the set of the Crack 'Em video shoot. Suge allegedly ordered Poochie to kill Rat, and Rat was killed in an
man, shout out to the homie Galloway, man. Yeah, that's Rat, man, out of bounty hunter Watts, man. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it at this. He was not asking Suge for no record deal. I remember when this happened. That guy that y'all just seen right there, let me see if we can rewind it back, man. Let me take y'all back. Let's see, where you at? Right here. Let me break this down to y'all. Suge was scared of this dude right here, man. This dude slapped the shit out of Suge Knight, man. This was one of the guys that Suge was scared of, man. He wasn't asking Suge for no record deal, man. And I'm a Crip, and he's a Blood. You know what I'm saying? I know his family. He used to stop by my grandma's house in Fruittown. My whole family know his family, man. And this dude right here had Suge Knight shaking like a leaf, man. Shaking like a snitch in the gangster party, man. Shaking like dice at the crap table, man. This dude right here was bullying Suge, man. Now, we not saying Suge had anything to do with none of this, with this dude's death like they saying right here, but all I'm going to say is Suge Knight was scared to death of this dude right here.
He apparently was pressing Suge for a record deal, and he, along with 10 bounty hunters, cornered Suge in the bathroom on the set of the Crack 'Em video shoot. Suge allegedly ordered Poochie to kill Rat, and Rat was killed in an exchange of gunfire on Central 134th. Authorities arrived and found Rat laying in the street dead, with AK-47 bullets everywhere. Soon after that killing, Poochie's name came up in another murder at the Nickerson Garden Housing Projects. Smoothie had been found dead, with gang writing carved into his chest. Smoothie was allegedly murdered because he was suspected of killing the brother of Marcus Nunn, a leader of the prison-based United Blood Nation. Marcus allegedly contacted Suge to have Smoothie killed, and Suge ordered Poochie to carry out the hit, and allegedly, Poochie was more than happy to do it. After Tupac was murdered, Suge wanted to send out a message. Not only did Suge love Pac, but he was his moneymaker. Suge was robbed on a personal and professional level. Suge ended up going to jail on a probation violation, stemming from the beatdown of Orlando Anderson in the MGM Grand Hotel.
Rest in peace, Baby Lane from Southside, man. Rest in peace, Tupac as well. We all know this story, man. That happened in 1996. Tupac that night got into it with these guys, man, and it went all bad, man. So rest in peace to Pac and rest in peace to Baby Lane, man. Two brothers gone too soon over nothing.
While Suge was in jail, he conspired with his girlfriend Teresa. Suge gave her the direction to get Poochie. Suge's girlfriend posed as a secretary for Suge's lawyer, and that's how he was able to communicate with her. Suge would send his lawyer off to have a smoke, while Suge and Teresa whispered to each other about getting Biggie. Suge's girlfriend and Poochie agreed to terms, and he received 2 payments, one for $9,000 and one for $4,000. Suge then had his mob goons track Biggie's whereabouts while he was in LA promoting the Life After Death album. On March 9th, 1997, Biggie and his entourage left a Vibe magazine party in 3 SUVs at approximately 12:30 a.m. Poochie laid in wait outside the Peterson Automotive Museum. Biggie's SUV stopped at a red light on Wilshire and Fairfax Avenue. As soon as Poochie became aware of where Biggie was sitting in his car, he allegedly drove up and fired shots before vanishing into the night. Biggie was shot 4 times and died at the hospital at 1:15 a.m.
Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls as well. Man, it was going down, man. It was going down in these times. These is not the guys that you see today. These are different breed of guys, man. And them times back there was vicious. I was around in them times. I remember when all this stuff happened. And yeah, man, today is not like it was back then. Now they do stuff off drugs and get high. Them dudes was professional hitters, man.
George Williams' associate Lil Rod later admitted in a prison letter that it was Poochie who shot Biggie. George Williams and Suge eventually had a falling out, which started one Sunday during a picnic at Gonzales Park in Compton. George told people that Heron, who was a close associate of Suge, shot at him and tried to kill him. At that point, eyewitnesses saw Poochie, George, and 2 other gang members follow Heron out the picnic. Heron proceeded to drive off with a man named Allen. Allen had also been a witness to Tupac's murder. As Heron was blocked in by traffic, 2 men in George's car jumped out into the main intersection, armed with automatic weapons, and opened fire. Heron was killed at the scene. This shooting was a bold move that took place in broad daylight in front of numerous witnesses. Neither George or Poochie went down for the Heron murder. One of the passengers in his car, a man named Roderick, was the only person convicted of the Heron murder. By this point, George E. Williams switched sides on Suge and became an enforcer for Lil Rod, who was the leader of the Fruitown Pirus. Lil Rod had evolved into a nationwide PCP dealer. One day, he had a large amount of drugs stolen.
This is another guy that's no joke, man. He's from my father's neighborhood. That park that y'all just seen, Gonzales Park, man, and right where they said, oh boy, got murdered at. My grandfather used to walk me and my brothers to that park back in the 80s. That park is known, always been known to be a park where you would see it. Gangsters at every day, all day, ever since I was about 7 years old. And still to this day, that park, you don't want to get caught slipping at that park. This guy right here, he's also another one that wasn't no joke from Compton.
And as a result, Lil Rod was hell-bent on revenge. The theft involved a friend of Poochie named Willie Walker. On April 4th, 2000, Willie Walker and Poochie were sitting in a van on a dead-end street in Compton. A black male then emerges from the cut and begins to spray the car with bullets. Willie, also known as the Chin, was killed.
Oh, man, rest in peace to the homie, too. I know him, too, man. Crazy, man.
And Poochie was shot, but he survived the attack. He was in a wheelchair for about 5 months. Poochie refused to cooperate with the police. Both men were near Lil Rod's house when it happened, and everyone on that street seemed to know that Lil Rod was behind it. Retaliation came soon after. 3 weeks later, Lil Rod's friend, a man named Vince, was subsequently kidnapped by men who...
I know Vince too, man. All this stuff, man, this stuff is crazy, man. Like, I know all this stuff is public record. That's how the guy that's doing the reaction video is getting his information. But yeah, man, I know a lot of these people, man, and it's sad, homie. It's sad. This stuff is crazy.
Who were dressed as police officers. He was then tortured on video, murdered, and dumped at a cemetery in Compton. Police found him with 2 gunshot wounds to the back. Poochie and a man named David were allegedly responsible. A few months later, on September 22nd, 2000, Lil Rod and Jerome, also known as Snake, were driving on the 91 freeway when they are allegedly tracked down by Poochie and Willie's brother Eric. Several AK-47 rounds were fired at Lil Rod and Snake, and Snake ultimately died from multiple gunshot wounds. On July 24th, 2003, Poochie was racing his motorcycle down Central Avenue in Compton when allegedly Lil Rock got behind him in a car and released a hail of gunfire from an AK-47. Poochie was shot 10 times in the back and died as a result. He was 43 years old. Many people were surprised that he lived to be this age, considering the type of life he lived. He has allegedly been tied to several other murders that were never proven, including the murder of Elm Street Piru OG Stoney, when allegedly Poochie walked him down in broad day. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Y'all go to Hood War Stories and check out the full video, man. Them type of dudes right there, you do not want to come across them at all, man. Be careful out here in these streets, man. Watch what you do, because it's always somebody that's willing to take you out the game for any reason or any mistake. Compton Rick Robert, Compton Rick Rock TV. I'm going to the next one.